PEDs, it's different. Shut your mouth, homie! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! Just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! Just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth, homie! What up, what up? Hey, it's Garage Gym, homie man, and today I'm doing a little re-review. I don't often do this, man. I've done it a couple times with a few things in my life, but right now, man, I have been requested to re-review APS Mesomorph. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this. Hey, man, God is amazing, man. God is so good. You know, people have commented to me really nice things. They're like, hey, man, don't worry about the haters, this and that. I'm really blessed, man. You know, if you watch the dang TV or a lot of social media, political stuff, they'll have you thinking that, like, everyone hates each other, everyone's, like, against each other, everybody's angry. My experience, man, is most people are pretty decent, man. Most people are just trying to do the best they can do at any given moment to get by, man. You know, everybody has been very loving to me. You know, as soon as I, stopped getting high, stopped shooting heroin, stopped running games, stopped doing dirt, you know, my life is, the people that I encounter seem to all be pretty freaking good, decent people, man. That's including on the channel. For every 1,000 beautiful, amazing comments I get like one silly negative comment. And I'm just like, all right, this guy is clearly going through something in his life. You know, he might hate himself or, you know, whatever. So, I mean, I'm just blessed, man. So don't let that TV, man, and the news and the social media think that we're all, like, against each other, man. Everyone's just trying to get by. Most people don't care, man. Most people just trying to do the best they can do. They're thinking about themselves, thinking about just getting through the day, man. And I just think, man, most people are good. Most people are loving, and we're all trying to do the very best we can at any given second, man. Let's get down to business. Look, man, the reason I'm re-reviewing this, for some odd reason, I got 2 comments in the last week or two, people asking me out of nowhere. I mean, I never hear about this pre, man. I reviewed it years ago, and me and my brother, I think, reviewed it together. He had a great experience with it, and all of a sudden, 2 different people are like, hey, man, are you going to review the new Mesomorph, or have you used the new Mesomorph, or this or that? And one of them was like, yeah, it feels like a bunch of yohimbine and da-da-da. It feels, it's different. And the other one said it was a new version or something. So I hit up, you know, I was talking to Uncle Eddie, big homie. Shout out to the big homie, man. And he sent me a pre-workout I'm going to review. I asked him, I said, is there a new Mesomorph I don't know about? He said, I don't think so. I haven't used it in a while. He sent it over to me, man. And I looked and I compared it to my last review. Same dang formula, man. Same formula. So I don't know if they meant that it feels different, but it's not a new formula. So I'm just going to run it real quick, man. So I just want to say, this is a snow cone. Snow cone. That's what we called you in the pen, homie. Snow cone. All right, man. It was a good flavor, man. It was a really good flavor. You know, this is APS has, like, well, it's high tech. High tech has 1,000 sister companies, man. You've seen, you might not, if you're really into the supplement industry stuff, you probably know, but you know, who makes Jack 3D, USP Labz, High Tech, they make that Black Widow fat burner, they make this, that, a million sister companies, homie, and it's all the same good source, freaking incredible, whoever makes, you know, that hydroxylate, oxylate, this and that and this. They got a million things going on, man. I'm not like, I'm like, yo, man, they're getting it, man. Those homies over there are crushing. And then on the other hand, I'm like, Man, I heard they're the reason like every manufacturer is like stopping with DMHA because they're sending out letters like crushing them, man, because they're in some lawsuit with the feds. So I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings, but supplement industry shady as heck. So let's talk about the facts, man. They're talking feelings, homie. They're giving us that Don Lemon, Anderson Cooper, freaking whoopee blend, homie. So let's just zoom through it. One level scoop, 15.5 grams, and you can go back, man, and look at my original review. And a level scoop to me, it says one rounded scoop. A rounded scoop to me was 17 grams, so it was a little over what they're telling us. This is fine powder, and you get 25 servings in a container, man. So look, man, they're giving you beta-alanine, citrulline malate 2-to-1, arginine, alpha, ketocoagulate. They do some weird formulas, man. Then this cell swelling hitter, dicreatine malate. We need a little creatine, homie. L-taurine, creatine nitrate. We like them nitrates. Azasorbic acid, creatine phosphate, agmatine sulfate. Very nice light scoop. And then here's the star of the show. Glucuronidone, methylhexane anhydrous, which is a form of caffeine. 2-amino isoheptane, which is that DMHA, man. Geranium. So they're claiming DMHA and DMAA, homie. They're making bold claims. If anyone could do it, man, besides Dark Labs, you know, it's high tech, man, and Coca Labs. Those are the only three. If anybody comes to me and said they got a DMHA pre, a DMAA pre, unless it's Dark Labs, Coca Labs, or high tech, and I don't even know if I believe it high tech does anymore, but I'm gonna tell you my experience. I'm saying it's Snickle Fritz, it's BS. I don't even want to really review it anymore because I know it's gonna be bunk. I'm telling, quit claiming DMAA. It's always a failure. All right, man. Geranium, stems and leaves, homie. You want them stems and leaves, homie. You want them Reggie Millers, homie. Theobromine, Naringin, Quebec, whatever, Blanco extract. You want them Blanco extracts, homie. So look, man, this is a stim blend with some pumps. The pumps are solid on it. Nice. Well, look, man, I took the drink. I took the drink. It was a nice, very enjoyable flavor, man. High Tech seems to have good flavor. Because I just recently reviewed, APS, whatever. I just recently reviewed the, what's it called? Their Crank 3D hitter flavor. And not such great effects. Decent effect. It was a nice, smooth, feel-good pre. This here, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's changed at all, man. I don't think it's changed at all. This felt kind of like this felt like a better version of their Crank 3D. It feels like there's something different in here. I don't know if it's geranium or DMAA. There's something that gives you a very good, illicit, feel-good focus. This is a great Stim Junkie pre-workout, man. I don't think it's changed at all. My tolerance has probably been way higher, man, than it was a few years ago when me and my brother reviewed it. I'm guessing my tolerance has increased, probably, naturally. And it hit just as good now as it did then. It's hard to remember, but it just, look, man, you take the drink, you come down. The betas are freaking strong as heck on this. You gotta feel the betas to be an alpha, and whatever source they use, ain't no punk, homie. Head itchers, face itchers, man. My big Jewish nose, I was wiping that boy down. That boy was no joke with the beta-alanine experience. There's not like a crazy sense of urgency with this, but the betas do help. The betas took like 15, 20 minutes before you felt them. They were a little late to the party, but you're like, once you feel them, man, you're like, whoa, those are some strong betas. So the betas, then the pumps, very apparent vascular tight pump on this. Like, dude, it's a 15.5 gram scoop. You don't need to add anything. You don't even need to add your dang creatine for the day, man. I don't know how much they're giving you, but whatever, homie. They're giving you some creatine. They're giving you enough pumps for some very noticeable extraterrestrial pumpage vascularity. Now, look, let's talk about the star of the show, what we're here to talk about. This is not a crazy, insane pre-workout. It's a solid, illicit hitter. It's not like, this is not crack gold. This is just like a very nice freaking stim junkie experience with the illicit focus, mood elevation, leaves you buzzing. There's no crazy heart rate, no survival mode. It's not like a super special pre-workout. I'm not going to say there's like, oh my God, this is like super special, memorable. I want to go back to Mesomorph a million times. But at the same time, it's a kind of pre you can like keep going back to, and it just seems consistent, man. It just gives you that good, dialed in, not cracked out mood elevation / focus where you're trained. It contributes to a sick training session, man. It takes about 25, 30 minutes before the illicit. It's a mental, more of a mental pre than that physical pre. It gives you that nice illicit endurance focus where you're just training hard. You're going to burn a lot of calories, not because of the heart rate, but because it just has you mentally awake, alert, feeling good, and training hard. It's not like you want to talk pee-pee tingles, it's like a 6. It's like, so there's no, it's just nice, apparent, illicit, freaking buzz, man. There's might be a good mix of DMHA, or I don't know if there's geranium. I don't know enough about this, man. I ain't no walking lab test. They use, this is what I'll say, man. When it comes to these high-tech pre's, it has a different feel to it. They clearly have their own sourcing of illicit ingredients no one else has, because it's its own buzz. It's a good feeling pre. You want something you can come back to like over and over, and it's consistent, but not freaking blow your head off like death or so much where it's negative side effect. It's just enough where it gives you a great illicit freaking high that gets you dialed in to sick training session with decent, nice vascular type pump, and you don't even need to add no dang creatine. They're giving you what they're giving you. So it's like it's just a nice pre, man. It's just a good pre. Not super memorable pre, just a great experience. No, hold on. It's a solid experience. It's a solid experience. You'll walk away saying, dang, man, that was pretty good, man. That was a solid pre-workout. So that's what I got for you. So to answer the question, the whole reason I'm doing the review, I don't think it's changed a bit, man. I think it's the same nice sourced illicit ingredients. I think it's just a consistent hitter, a good stim junkie pre-workout that hits nice and is not over the top. That's what I got. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight. Hope that answers the questions. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang. I'll link below where to get it with the code if you want it, man. It might not be for you. God bless all of you. I'm out.